If you like coffee like I do, then like me, you might have tried a lot of different ways over the years to make the perfect cup of coffee while you're out in the woods camping, in a hotel room, or even in your own kitchen. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you what I think is the absolute best way I've ever found to make the perfect cup of coffee. Talking about the Aeropress. This is the XL version, and we're going to take a closer look at this coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to talk about coffee. You may know that I was a scoutmaster for about 20 years, and over that time, having a good cup of coffee while I was camping was usually hit and miss. It kind of depended on who was making it, how long it had been boiling on the old fire, and numerous other factors. Well, my friend John Abbott from Hog Holsters gave me this Aeropress XL, said, try this thing, you'll like it. So I tried it, and I liked it a lot. In fact, this is the coffee maker I use every single morning here in my kitchen. So we're in my kitchen right now. I'm going to show you how this thing works and why I like it so much. They didn't send me this. They're not paying me. No hidden agendas here today. My only goal is to show you how this thing works and why I think it makes the best cup of coffee, and maybe it'll help you. So let's get down to the old countertop. We'll get to doing some of that coffee stuff. You want to? Okay. Here's the Aeropress XL. This is the largest version. I like that because I like coffee. Another thing I really like about this is it is made in the USA and uses air pressure to push the water through the grounds. So just kind of give you a quick run through how they suggest to do it and then how I do it, because it's not the same way they suggest to do it. So I use these little paper filters right here. They're like 2 cents a piece, and it comes with 100 when you buy either one of them. They all come with at least 100 to start with. They go right in here like this. And then I like to wet them. I'll show you that in a minute. And then this screws on top here like this. What they suggest doing is put this on your coffee cup like so. Or you can use the carafe. It comes with carafe, or however you say that it comes with. Put your grounds in here, pour your hot water in, then stir it up, and then press it down. And that minimizes any danger of any spillage. I, however, do it different because I got a hard head, and this is the way John showed me to do it. So what I do is I put it together like this, and they don't recommend this, okay? They do not recommend this. This is the flip over method, and that's what I do. So first thing to do is take the filter here, get it just a little bit wet. Set it aside for a minute. Take your coffee. Comes with this handy scoop. I found that a good heaping scoop is the perfect amount to make a cup of coffee. And they're like so. Next step is have some boiling water. I happen to have some handy here. I take it to about where the first two is, about give it about an inch or so in there. That's typically what I've found makes a perfect one nice sized cup of coffee. Just stir it up to mix the grounds up in there pretty good, so they're not clumped up. They get a good chance to brew. Screw your lid on. It's got little locking tabs on there, and you can start pressing immediately. I like to give it just a few minutes, just a couple of minutes maybe, to kind of get a little bit stronger. You can do this to your taste, but then I do the flip over method, and this is where you got boiling water in there. You do need to be careful because you could burn yourself. But I put this carafe or carafe, what is a little plastic cup they give you on top, and it's not plastic. It's like Tritan or something, and then flip it over like that. You see it starting to go, and at first it looks kind of weak in there. And I thought it was going to be weak coffee when John, the first time he showed me this. But just start pressing it down. And you don't press very hard. Just kind of let it slowly go down. It's going to take about a minute. You can feel it starting to kind of vibrate a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it. Probably not. It was a small little vibration, kind of a mini roar. But just keep slowly pressing down. We're doing this real time so you can see how fast it makes a cup of coffee. You'll know when it's time to quit because you'll hear a little hiss of air, and you'll kind of see the dripping kind of pretty much stop. It's kind of stopped now. So what I do, since I'm doing it the unrecommended way, I just tilt it here a little bit, let the rest of the water kind of drip out of there so it's not dripping on everything, and turn it up like this. So now I've got a cup of coffee. I'll show you how much coffee that makes. So that's one good full cup of coffee. Now to clean this thing, I just take this off and I usually shake a little bit. The filter stays right there. Just take it over to the garbage, but I'll do it in here so you can see. And just dump it out, push this out, like so. And usually I just do that straight in the garbage, there's no cleanup really, and just rinse this off, and it's good to go. Let's see how the coffee tastes. Chuck Norris can make a slinky go upstairs. Perfect as usual, which is one thing I really like about this. If you do it the same way every time, you can get the same tasting coffee. No guesswork, no special grind required. Fast brewing, is portable, easy to clean up. I just like it. I think there's so many pros to it. I haven't really found any cons. The only con is it's not as fast as a Keurig. Almost, but you just have to boil the water. So we'll talk about the price on this thing. The XL is $69.95, and that comes with the press, the filter screen, the stirrer, the coffee scoop, and 100 of these filters. I went on and bought 200 of these non-bleached filters, the natural ones, and they were like $10 for 200 of them. So that's 2 cents a piece. And it comes with this, also with this Tritan, whatever you call it, carafe. So that's the XL. That's the largest one. If you're looking for a great way to make a really good cup of coffee anywhere, I highly recommend the Aeropress XL. And again, they're not paying me. They didn't send me this, anything. John gave me this, and I have fallen in love with it. I use it every single morning. So I hope this has been helpful. A little bit different video, but coffee is important, right? So I really appreciate you watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared to have some good coffee. I'll see you next time.